reduce the heat to 325 and roast the turkey for 90 additional minutes, okay?
Yes.
That's an hour and a half,
Right.
okay?
It's a 16-pound turkey. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Then they pull the ham out, whatever you do.
Huh?
Pull the ham out of the oven.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to be careful about this for the rest of my life here. See, then roasted covered.
30 to 45 minutes or until the end.
That looks pretty good.
Do you use a thermometer?
No, I had one of those little. Maybe that's what I should get, right? I used a stick that pops up. It's so you stick it in, but it didn't
Was
pop
already, it didn't pop. Oh my God.
up. That's what the problem was too, because it's kind of.
It was in the
Yeah,
organic?
yeah, never rely on those pop-ups.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Okay, but they should be more accurate than,
I would think so.
and it didn't pop up.
So it says, and then cook
So it wasn't our
for
fault.
45 minutes more, or until you get.
It did, for a while.
Okay.
And then I had to do that.
Oh, so you had to get a new one.
I did.
But it got you out of a jam.
What did?
Copa.
We went to the Copa with Ken and Martin one year. They just opened. It was the
Smells good.
best rocking club in Toronto.
Yeah.
By far. We had a beautiful VIP table, and it was like great. We're in the VIP section, and then it meant a lot, right?
Wonder if he's still around. Go ahead. Did he die?
That's another story.
Wow.
So anyway, I had the Neil's car keys, and I thought, you know what? Before this evening gets crazy, I'm gonna put them away in a safe spot. So, needless to say, at the end of the night, we're just like, oh, shit. It's like, where are the keys?
Where is the safe spot? You know, like.
Oh my God, they're gone. So I said, have you seen our keys in the VIP section? They said, no. I said, well, where's the garbage? I said, well, it's right there. And it was a room full of garbage. And we started going through, wading through.
At 6 in the morning?
Around 4 in the morning. And I looked and I looked and I thought, how can this, I put my coat on, I thought, inside there was a secret compartment.
That's where Michael used to put all of his stash.
So you looked for like how long? An hour? Oh, whoa. Like no hope time.
So you must have
So
been very
similar
hot.
to
Yeah.
what you went through.
Yeah.
And there they
Just-
were.
of course.
The spot in my coat where they should have been all along, and I was so drunk I couldn't remember where they
Yeah.
were.
Well, look, I have a funny story.
That's when I spilled that bottle of wine in your.
You see the pants I'm wearing right here, right now? There's a hole in this pocket.
Oh,
Wouldn't you know it?
Still there.
I have the BMW key that you've got. Show it. Let me see that key, Mike. This is $350 to replace. And it takes a month and has to come from Germany.
Yeah, of course.
And I put this in here like that, and it went right through. And normally, it's happened to me before, but normally I can feel it when it falls
Oh,
out.
yeah, it's a big item.
You know what I mean? It's a
It's
big-
happened to
big
you
unit.
before?
Yeah. Why don't you just zip up your pocket?
Well,
I
now
just fixed the hole.
I've learned my lesson.
Clip.
Oh.
Absolute. You know what?
I use the clip.
Oh, Archie, you're like a janitor.
God, that's so Windsor.
And I clip it right there.
That's a Howard Browning style.
I'm not going to lose it. Now, I should buy new pants.
It's not a string.
You should buy new pads. Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe.
Well, they're just so old.
Give them back to the guy that
So
owned
we've
them
all been
first.
through that, lost your key moment. And it's not a good experience.
Unbelievable.
And I was at the park, right, with a friend.
I'd lock mine in my car,
Right?
the car running.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. With the
The
car
dead
running.
of winter, yeah, my trunk popped.
Oh,
My
how
trunk
did that
popped.
happen, Steve?
I was heading to work early in the morning. My
And it
trunk
was a-
popped, and I looked in my rearview mirror, and I could see the trunk going up down. So I pulled over, no coat on, had the heat on blasting because it was freezing cold out. Got out, slammed the door, went to shut, locked out totally. And the heat was cranked, and the car was on. I sat there. It was the first snowstorm, and I sat for over 2 hours waiting for a truck to come get me.
Oh, crap.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have.
No, we cracked that door, and I went.
Oh, it
1970,
must have been.
1970,
Oh, yeah.
1974.
Did I come to get you?
No, I stood in a snowbank. I had no coat on either.
1974, I'm going to Toronto in that Oldsmobile 88 two-door, 472 Rocket V8.
So 454 last 10 minutes.
472, that's a Cadillac engine. The 454 was the other one. So I'm driving along on the highway and whipping along. All of a sudden I hear, I thought, what in the world was that? And all of a sudden I look out and the hood opened up and it went right over the roof. The hood opened up and it went over the
It
roof.
was right back.
I had to.
Right off the hinges?
No, it just peeled back. So now I'm driving along the highway with my hood over my windshield.
That's my biggest fear.
I had it happen to me. So I put the window down and stuck my head out so I could drive off the road.
I know the story already with the transport truck, but go ahead.
Oh, you got the story to end all stories. the Mercedes under the transport truck. Come on, Mike, tell us that one. Mercedes-Benz should buy this story and
No, I'm not
promote
gonna
it.
tell that story. But, oh, come on, Mike, I got the Fiat.
But you're not defending any honor, are you?
Chrysler story?
From Ohio was coming up to Toronto, and I lived in Stony Creek. Like, well, I'll meet you in Toronto. That's easy enough. And I had my Volvo. And I had been driving along, and a stone chip broke my no draft, they would call it, the side vent, right?
Yeah.
So I'm driving along, and my windshield wipers just stopped. They just stopped dead on the Skyway Bridge. I now cannot see anything. Right? So I get to the other side of it. I'm in the middle of a torrential snowstorm. So you know what I did? Oh, and my one wiper went flying. I only had one to begin with. So I had a rope, and I would go through both no drafts. So every once in a while,
Oh, I remember that.
I'd be driving it to stand, right?
Yeah.
It's
so I'd be
true.
like this,
And then
shifting,
quick blink.
and then every once in a while, I have to go like that because I tied the rope onto the windshield wiper.
Genius.
I remember that actually.
Yeah.
That was Mike, I remember you telling that story. That's unreal.
Who's that?